Okay, so God bless everybody. I wanted to address this Kanye West church service thing that he's got going on. Um, okay, let me say this. I'm not judging Kanye West's heart because only God knows his heart. So I'm not judging his heart. That is not my intention. That is not my purpose. But I can only judge his character. I can only judge his actions. And even then, I'm not really making a judgment, because a judgment would be saying that he's wrong for the things he does and says, and then saying he's going to hell. I'm not the judge of that. I can't call that. But I can make a righteous judgment, and I can say that according to the scriptures, that God does not allow or approve or accept just any kind of worship. You can't just give God anything. So while I do not know Kanye West's heart, while I do not know the talks that this man has between him and God, if a tree is known by its fruit, if we look at Kanye West, his erratic behavior, if we look at his life as he's a public figure, if we look at these things, then as far as I know, I don't see much fruit. And as far as I have seen, as far as I can tell, I have seen from the beginning, even from Jesus Walks. Now, I don't know how much input he had in the video or whatever, but the video of that song was irreverent, meaning that he didn't show respect and honor to God. You have that video, even though you could argue whether the song sent a good message or not, or whatever the case, the video was irreverent. You look through Kanye West's catalog, and a lot of his visuals and videos and things of that nature are, and I'm sure somebody can argue with it if you want to, but it's pretty demonic. You can look at some of this stuff and it's like pretty demonic, especially that one video for no one man should have all this power. Like he's sitting on a throne like he's some kind of God or something crazy. Wild, not reverent of God, not showing any kind of Christian fruit. But does he claim to love God? Yes. Does he claim to be a Christian? Yes. But he also claimed that I don't believe in giving it all to Jesus. That I don't believe in that. That's what Kanye West claimed. Okay, so am I expecting Kanye West to be a theologian? No. I hope nobody goes to Kanye West or looks at his videos or looks at his life or listens to his music for Kanye West to be to be their theologian. I hope that's not the case. I hope you don't buy a Kanye West CD to see if he's going to show respect to Christ, because you probably won't find it. And then even in his videos where he's performing on stage and he has a Jesus in his performance, and then he stands supposedly in front of this Jesus figure and he curses. When we look at our Bibles and we read about anybody meeting Jesus after his incarnation, meaning after his life, death, and resurrection, when they met Jesus, it says, look at Revelation, look at John. He said he fell at his feet as though dead. You're not getting in front of Jesus and cursing. That would be the last thing on your mind. So again, Kanye West has shown, I'm not judging his heart, I'm not judging him personally, but I'm saying Kanye West has shown a lack of respect for Jesus Christ, a lack of respect for God, and a total lack of respect for Christianity altogether. So then Kanye West is the last person I want to hear any kind of gospel music from. Kanye West is the last person that I would accept any gospel music from, even though I'm not God. It's not up to me. But I will never play his music in my car. I will never listen to his music. And I do not encourage anybody who calls themselves a true Christian, who truly believes in Jesus Christ, who truly loves God, to listen to his music. I would not encourage it. I would discourage it. I would say, please don't listen to it. It might sound great. It might sound awesome. He might say some things, but no. I believe this is part of the great apostasy. This is part of the great falling away of the church, that Kanye West can be even taken seriously. That I'm even on this video talking about a Kanye West Sunday service is beyond me. Is beyond me. That people would be lining up to go to a Kanye West service to listen to the music that he has created, supposedly to worship God. One of these new songs that I've just seen a video for a few days ago called Soul Anchored or something like that. Complete foolishness, complete garbage, complete trash. Because there is no way that, and I'm an 80s baby, okay? So I grew up on the R&B, I grew up on Genuine and Usher and Drew Hill and all of these things, right? Okay, so then when you hear Kanye West's version of So Anxious, there is no way you can tune out Genuine's voice in your head singing the obscene lyrics that he was singing in the original song. And then for those who are younger than my generation, who don't know that type of music, who didn't hear Genuine's original version, once they find out that this is a remade version of Genuine's version, they're going to go back and listen to it. And then when they go back and listen to it, and it's talking about meet me at 11:30, I love when you're talking dirty, then what do you think they're going to think of Kanye West's song? Is this the type of worship that you want to offer God? Is this the type of worship that you want to offer the creator of heaven and earth? This is it. This is it. We got church people that are saying this is a game changer. Wow. No, it's not. No, it's not. Not at all, okay? This is blasphemy. This is a judgment on our nation. This is a judgment on what we call Christianity in America. Why? Because God is showing us how low we'll go, what we'll accept, and then we try to offer him that. I'm pretty sure some church, somewhere, they're going to be singing this in the choir like God is pleased with this. And then you wonder why there keeps coming hurricanes and keeps being earthquakes and different things destroying the place and tornadoes destroying places. Why? Because we do stupid stuff like this and give it to God. We better know better. And I'm not trying to call nobody out or point no fingers at nobody, but I'm saying that we who are leaders in the church, if we don't sit down and say, okay, what is the choir singing today? What kind of songs are y'all singing? Monitor these songs. Preachers, you need to be monitoring the songs that your choirs are singing, making sure, for one, that the music is biblical, that the things that we are singing are not false. We shouldn't be singing songs about name it and claim it, because that's false. Sing songs that are biblical, that are truthful, that would help somebody. And then after we see if these songs are biblical and truthful, then we need to be monitoring the spirits of the people who are singing. We can't just get a bunch of spiritually dead people up here who are talented that can sing. Because you got a bunch of spiritually dead people singing for their own glory versus people who are filled with the Spirit, who are loving God and loving him all together and wanting to worship him. And you keep these people away. You charge them fees to be in the choir. You charge them all sorts of foolish stuff to make them get away from the choir, because maybe they can't afford to do it, or maybe they don't have the talent to do it. But then you will let people who don't care nothing about God, but they have a talented voice, they're able to sing, and you let them have control. Or you let them lead the choir. I've never seen so much mess, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, if y'all know what's best for y'all, if y'all know what's best for y'all, if you don't want God to drop his hand heavy on y'all, y'all better figure this thing out. Y'all better turn it around. Because we're going to read the church. The Bible says that if, since the judgment belongs to the church first, if judgment is coming to the church first, where will the sinners, where will those unbelievers, what's going to happen to them? If God going to come and deal with us first, what do you think going to happen to the ones who don't believe? Y'all stop picking up everything. Stop picking up this Kanye West mess. Don't go to that. Don't deal with that. Don't buy it. Don't listen to it. Leave it alone. Y'all better be careful. I'm done.